rod, reel, line, the complete setup for a walking bait. So I'm gonna walk you through mine, what I like to use. It's gonna be kind of similar to my popper setup, the KVD Splash, but a little bit different. So I actually use the Kevin's Topwater rod. It's a 7-foot rod, and you know, walking a bait is not as hard as splashing. So I'm able to get away with a little bit longer rod, and I can use any size of the sexy dog with this rod. I can go from the little one to the medium, or even to the big one. I'm gonna fish this same rod on all of them. It's got a good tip. You're not gonna lose the fish. So Kevin's Topwater rod, what it was designed for is the one I use. Line, I use 30-pound braided line. Now on my KVD Splash, I didn't use braided line, but on the walking baits, I like to use braided tongue twister, braided line, because I make super long casts with a walking bait a lot of the time. So you need no stretch to be able to get the hook into the fish. And once that kind of become the craze and I switched over to braided line, man, my hookup ratio went through the roof, and I was able to catch a lot more fish that actually bit the bait. Sometimes I use a leader, sometimes I don't. I wish I could give you some good professional fisherman reason on when to use it and when not. I don't know. If I can get away with not using a 15-pound monofilament leader, then I will. I'll tie the braid straight to the sexy dog. But sometimes I get in my head that the water's clear. I may need to use a monofilament leader. Hey, whatever works for you. If the line's tangling with the hooks, you know, then I may go to the leader, because it's going to really reduce the tangles. So if you get whatever you got confidence in, tying straight to the bait's the best way to do it if you got confidence that way. Or if you're like me and you think the water's too clear for some of them situations, then you can go to a 15-pound leader. But braided line is key, the low stretch, to be able to get a hook in the fish. And just like on my KVD Splash, my popper type setup, the most important deal in the whole setup for me is the LEW'S custom light reel. Again, super light. It's at medium speed, so not high speed, not low speed. So it's a perfect speed to be able to get a hook in the fish. But dude, this thing is so light. You can get fatigued using walking baits or poppers. The common theme in both setups is this reel, the custom light reel. Is a must-have for me anytime I'm using any type of topwater. So that's my setup on walking baits. Kevin's Topwater rod, braid. I like braided line because of the low stretch. I'm gonna get a better hook in the fish. And the LEW'S custom light reel. You gotta have one of these dudes anytime you're fishing topwater.